welcome to another RSR. Tonight we are reviewing El Salvador 0, Inter Miami CF 0, El Salvador 0, Inter Miami 0. A 0-0 draw over 90 minutes. El Salvador, there's a lot of positives, or I'd say there is positives to this game. El Salvador, you can be very happy with the way your team performed. Inter Miami, they should have won 2-0. I'm not going to lie. But basically, El Salvador's defense played like they were Stretch Armstrong and got to the ball first. Every single time. And yeah, there were a couple of really bad crosses that, if they were on target, probably would have led to goals. But there were some really good chances that Miami had, Messi, that should have been goals that were saved. And we'll get into that. But full time, it's 0-0. Halftime, 0-0. The big four played the first half. They only played the first 45. Suarez, Messi, Alba, Busquets, Gregory is finally back. And to me, I thought Miami looked pretty good. I thought they looked like the better team. I thought they had the better offensive play, especially in the first half, for about the first 60 minutes, I would say. Of course, they did go down a man, not through a red card, but Farias got hurt in the second half. But again, we'll get there. I thought Miami looked like the better team. For most of this game, I thought they looked like the better team. I thought they looked like a well-oiled machine. I thought they looked like they picked up where they left off. And Miami looked really good against El Salvador, I thought. And I thought they could have scored 2 or 3 goals, especially in the first half. But again, Mario Gonzalez made a big 10-bell save, a series of 10-bell saves on Messi around the middle of the first half. They can't score the free kick at the end of the half. I thought that should have been Messi, the 10-bell save should have been 1-0. Jordi Alba got a big save made on him. I think it should have been 2-0 by the end of the half, which should have stayed that way through 90. Miami should have scored a couple of goals. Mario Gonzalez legitimately made sure that didn't happen. But the El Salvador defense also played very well. Again, I think they played like Stretch Armstrong. They got to every single ball before Miami could. Second half, game ends 0-0. Again, the second half, the big four wasn't playing. Robert Taylor did come on. Farias came off with an injury as well. Ruiz came on. I thought in the second half it was a lot more even. I thought El Salvador did have their moments, especially once they were up a man. They had their moments. They tried to hit on the counter. In the end, they couldn't score. They almost won the game at the last second, but they were inches away. It would have been offside anyway. But would have been crazy just to see that happen, just to have the visual. So, at the end, it was 0-0. Settle was settle. Full-time stats are as follows. 10 shots to 6. 2 shots on goal to 3. 33% possession to 66% possession. 301 passes to 608. 79% pass accuracy to 87. 14 fouls to 12. 2 yellow cards to 1. 0 red cards to 0. 9 offside to 1. And 5 corners to 3. Again, El Salvador, there's a lot of positives here. I'm going to talk to you first, okay? I'm going to talk to El Salvador first. Then I'll talk about Miami. There's a lot of positives here for El Salvador. Defensively, they were so well drilled. This is the best game El Salvador's played in 2 years, okay? That's just facts. This is the best game they've played in 2 years. They're so well drilled defensively. They're going to build from the back as their plan, I'm guessing. But defensively, with players that I've never expected them to put a national shirt on, a La Selecta shirt on, they absolutely played so tough, so compact, so well defensively, with so much heart. They played so well defensively. Again, getting to every ball like your Stretch Armstrong, making that extra pull, making that extra lunge to get to the ball and clear it. The impact or the absolute well played, the way they played, the heart, the fight, the want, just you could tell El Salvador wanted to make a point, and they did honestly make a point. And then in the second half, with the counterattacking play they had, I think they're in good positions. I think El Salvador will quickly build back up to, I don't know if they won't be the top tier in CONCACAF, but the second tier in CONCACAF. They have had a bad 2 years since 2022, the summer of 2022. They've had a bad 2 years. And they shouldn't have, because we thought they were on the right track, but everything is just falling apart for that federation. And Hugo Perez got tired of it. He got scapegoated. There you go. Losing to Trinidad was just too much. Which, I mean, I don't blame him. That was embarrassing. But for what El Salvador is supposed to be, that was embarrassing. But I do think things are about to turn the corner. The way El Salvador played, they made a point. And I'm very proud of their performance. As a neutral in this situation, watching this game, I thought they were going to get blown out. I thought it was going to be 3-0. 3-0, 3-1, 4-1. A 0-0 draw is very, very well deserved for El Salvador. Even though I think Miami still should have won 2-0, that just shows you the effort that El Salvador put in, that Mario Gonzalez put in, that defense put in, that whole team put in. And damn, what a game for El Salvador. We'll get to man of the match after. Miami. Again, Miami, I'm sure they'll get more well-oiled as this preseason goes on. I don't think they're going to be questionable for much longer. Again, I still think they should have won 2-0, to be completely honest. That's still not what I expected, but closer than 0-0. Should have been a Miami win, deep down. Miami is a good side. They are a very good football team. They will get to being well-oiled. They'll start scoring. I think they'll do a lot better throughout the preseason. Their performances will get better as this preseason goes. And they still didn't lose this game. So, yeah, it feels like a little bit of a shock that it's 0-0, but it wasn't a loss. So, I mean, it is what it is. But, again, Suarez, I think Campana actually looked better. I'm not going to lie. I think them keeping Campana instead of Joseph was actually smart, because you're going to need somebody for the future as a striker once Suarez ends up leaving and once Messi ends up leaving. You're going to need somebody to build around, and if he stays for the next couple of years, that's a good thing. That's an amazing thing, because there's somebody to build around. I think he played better than Suarez. Just a hunch. I'm just going to say it's true. Messi, I thought he played well. He deserved more than no goals and no assists, but he played well. Busquets played well. Gregory played well in his return. Robert Taylor was a bit too quiet. Farias, I guess. CJ Dos Santos played well in goal. I still think Calendar is the starter unless they go get De Gea, which would be stupid, but we'll find out. Don't pull a Lloris. I swear, please don't pull a Lloris, Miami. That's not right. But Miami overall, they looked like they basically picked up where they left off. They didn't score any goals, but it looked like they picked up where they left off. If they get some openings, I think Dallas's defense is worse. I think they're going to get their goals in the next game. I think they're going to get their confidence back. They're going to start building from that. And there you go. So, Miami could have been better, but it is what it is. It wasn't bad. Not by a long shot. With that being said, man of the match for me is Mario Gonzalez, just for those 10 bell saves on Messi. Making the save, then getting back into position to stop him from the close angle. Yeah, 2 10 bell saves on Messi, like in one little sequence. Yeah, man of the match. Mario Gonzalez is man of the match for me. Vamos Mario. Amazing. I don't know if Tomas Romero could do that. I'm not sure. I don't think he can. With that being said, though, there you go. If you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us to play. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. Tomorrow, I will be live for the Houston Texans at Baltimore Ravens game. That will also serve as my birthday show, because tomorrow, the 20th, is my birthday. If you know, you know. If you don't, now you know. And then, of course, I will review both divisional games on Saturday after that second game is over. So I will be live for the first. I'll be watching Niners-Packers, and then I will review both games once Packers-Niners is over. It will be up within the hour after that game is over, and there you go. And then, of course, schedule similar for Sunday. Lines, Bucks-Lions live, Bills-Chiefs, review after Bills-Chiefs. Simple. So there you go. So very similar for both days. I'll see you for the NFL playoffs on Saturday and Sunday, and there you go. And happy birthday to me, I guess. By the time you see this, it probably will already be my birthday. If not, well, it's my weekend anyway, so it is what it is. With that being said, I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. See you later.